What up, though? What's good? We all just heard the Dan Campbell press conference, and look, I'm going to tell you this. On the Dan Campbell hire, I was like, okay, why do they hire this guy so quickly? Why he brought into Detroit? Why they so sold on him? Why they give him a 6-year contract? But hearing this press conference today, I see why. The guy looks motivated. Like he was a player here, so he know how it feels to lose. He definitely know how it feels. I don't remember the last time the Lions had a player that actually played here coaching the team. I don't remember. This guy looks motivated. He was ready to go. This dude said in the press conference, like, man, as soon as I get done with this press conference, I'm literally putting on my Lions gear and getting ready to work. I'm not wasting no time. I like that. I like that he's passionate. I like you didn't see this in Patricia, man. You did not see this in Patricia. I like the Brad Holmes hire too. He sounded passionate. He sounded very well spoken. Brad Holmes did anyway. Dan Campbell, at first he sounded a little nervous. He was kind of stuttering a little bit. I think that was because he was a little nervous and he was talking a little fast, but I think that's why. But he recovered. And when you hear him say he want to win, he want to put the Motor City back on the map, he want to build a culture that's built like Detroit, I heard the passion in his voice. You can actually hear him. He actually about to tear up a little bit. You can actually hear him kind of tearing up a little bit. Like, he ain't cry, but he you can hear, when somebody about to cry, their voice change a little bit, start sounding like they about to cry. You can hear their voice cracking and stuff. That's what was going on with him. He really cares. And that's what we've been wanting for years. A coach that's like that. Man, he made me want to put on some football pads, put on a helmet, and just run through a wall for him. That's what he make me want to do. I could just imagine what he gonna do in camp. I hope that really translates to training camps and all that, and to the regular season and practices. I hope that translates, because you need a passionate guy. It's not always about being the most scientifical X's and O's guy. It's about personality. It's about passion. It's about the willing to win. He's stuck with the basics. Yeah, he said he's about numbers and stuff, but he's basically talking to you with the basics. That's what I like about him. I like this. I like this hire right now. Now maybe a year or two he might be trash or whatever, but right now I like this hire. I really do. I hope he do succeed. Players, coaches like that deserves to succeed. And then he bringing in I think he trying to bring in Aaron what's his name? Aaron Glenn. The Saints DB coach. He used to play in the NFL actually. And he's a player. He used to be a player in the league too. So I kind of like that actually, because you need people that actually had experience playing in the NFL, actually know how it feels. And it's not like Dan Campbell been retired for a very long time. He ain't like he been out the league for 30, 40 years or nothing like that. I mean, he just stopped playing the past the decade or whatever. I don't know. He played for he been in the league for a while. He just stopped playing for I think 9, 10 years ago, something like that. So he haven't been out the league that long. He's still relatively young. He's still kind of young, and he's still okay. He might not performing on the field no more, but he can relate to the players more. I feel like he can relate to the players more because he was an actual player. And he still kind of was a part of this generation as a player. It wasn't like he passed his prime, can't relate to the players and all that. He can. And I'm quite sure he can get them up and ready to play. Now, the guys he bring in, the coordinators and the DB coaches and linebackers coaches, Let them figure out the X's and O's. Let Dan Campbell develop into more of an X's and O's guy. He might not be an all X's and O's guy, but he could develop into that. He could learn. He can develop that. That's what I like about him. And he did, in the interview, he said Stafford is a talented quarterback. He's a stud. But he didn't sound exactly committed to him. Just like Brad Holmes didn't either. He didn't exactly sound 100% committed to him. Like, oh, Stafford just gotta be my quarterback. Saying, like, he just gotta be here. No. And I think they gonna get a quarterback. I think they gonna get somebody that's mobile. I think they gonna get somebody that could throw the ball far down the field. I think they gonna get a talented quarterback. But shoot, I like that. I like that he's passionate. And he said, yeah. And as far as like what he said in short term, like, you know, when somebody asked, I think, what you gonna do here? You know, he ain't want to give you the typical answer. He even cussed in the damn press conference. He cussed a couple times. I'm like, yeah, man, I could tell you still got a lot of fire in you. I could tell you was a player in this league, man. I could tell. I really can. I can just see him right now yelling in practice. Yelling in practice going hell. But he being respectful at the same time. I don't think he gonna tell people to suck his dick and all, start sucking other people's dick like Patricia did and all that. I don't think he gonna say that. So, yeah. Pretty passionate. Okay. It was a person that just walked past. Anyway, what I'm saying is, give this guy a chance. I'm hearing people say, it's the same old lines. And so I was on YouTube. It was me, Primetime B. I know there's some other DVE and other people in the in that chat room, in that little chat room on the Lions fan page. I mean, on the Lions page on YouTube. I was in that chat box with some people, so. But people crapping on this. I'm like, man, give him a chance, bro. Give him a chance. This team, don't even expect this team to be a phenomenal team year one. You got to rebuild this team from top to bottom. And Brad Holmes said retool. He don't really mean retool. He mean rebuild. He know he need to rebuild his team. Patricia, you got to get rid of all of the stench of Patricia. Now, the defense is not. I'm just saying. The defense, I don't think it's going to be bad as people think it is. I don't think it is as bad. They got talent on the defensive side of the ball. But they need a better coach. I think the Lions defense is going to be better just by default. Just because they got a new coach, they're going to run a different scheme. By default, it's going to be a better defense. And I'm going to be looking forward to the defense next year. And offense for that matter, but the defense in particular. Like, the last two previous seasons, the Lions was what? Dead last in defense? Literally. They was 32nd in defense last year and this year. Terrible. Terrible. But I think a lot of that got to do with the scheme. Dan Campbell, I'm quite sure he's going to get that defense together. I'm quite sure of it. But, man, this is a breath of fresh air. We need a guy that want to win. You could hear, I could see why he got the interview and got the job. I see why he got a couple interviews and then he got the job, because look how he talk. He could convince you. He sound very convincing. He sound very convincing. Very convincing. He convinced me. I'm like, he make me want to turn back the clock and play football again. He make you want to play football for real, though, I swear. Man. But yeah, I'm happy with this interview. I'm happy with Brad Holmes' interview too, because he sounded passionate too. He sounded like he wanted to fix this team. And I don't know exactly what his plan is. He's not going to put all his cards on the table right now. And that's cool. You don't want other teams to know what you're about to do. But Brad Holmes, like these two guys, one guy sounds very well spoken, very articulate. The other guy sounds very passionate and very fiery and very willing. So, yeah, man, I'm excited. I know I don't sound like how I typically sound. Y'all thought I was gonna poo-poo this move. Y'all thought I was gonna trash. Like, the Lions SOL, they got inexperienced coach. They got an inexperienced GM. And I get it. I know y'all want to experience. I know y'all wanted Marvin Lewis, who I don't want. Hell no. Absolutely not. You know, Marvin Lewis, I wanted Marvin Lewis because he got playoff experience. He won a division title. Oh, he did that. He ain't do nothing. He ain't won a playoff game. He like 0-7 in the playoffs. He ain't won nothing. He's a loser. I don't want Marvin Lewis. I don't want him. I'd rather have Dan Campbell. I'd rather take a chance on something I haven't seen before than take a chance on a lame duck like Marvin Lewis. And all you fans that want him, y'all just tripping, man. Y'all tripping. Y'all want that loser. Y'all want that loser. All you're gonna do is make the Lions mediocre. I mean, we've been mediocre for the longest. He'll be the perfect coach for this team. I guess that's y'all want to continue the mediocrity. I guess that's what y'all want. I don't want that guy. I want somebody different. And Dan Campbell is different. I don't want no lame duck. And as far as Robert Saleh, I'm glad he got the Jets job. I wanted him, but I'm not too mad we got him. I'm glad we got Dan Campbell. I think Dan Campbell might be a good fit for the Lions. But we'll see in the next 2 to 3 years. We're going to see what he really is. But I'm about to be up out of here, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm gone. Peace out. Also, follow me on Twitter at 3D1ManBeast. And I'm gone. Peace out.